What are your words on Amberlynn? Tell us. What's your opinion? I didn't say it when I made that last video I made, but Lexus had called it when we figured they were gonna break up, and then I was like, and it's gonna be another month, and boom, a girlfriend, because Amberlynn can't be alone. The only thoughts I have on her already having a girlfriend is I knew that was going to happen. I wish Becky would spill some tea too, because I don't know. I don't know the tea. I want to know what Becky knows. Like, I want to know too. So why did you think that was going to happen? Because, I mean, it always happens. Like, I don't know how long she was not with Crystal when me and her started talking, and I know that I jump into relationships quickly too, but you got to give yourself some time. Did Amber smell like a turtle tank? A turtle tank? That's so specific. How long did you think before she moves in with a new caregiver? I don't know. Isn't she supposed to be moving to another state or something? Isn't that what they were talking about when they broke up? I don't know. It won't be long until Amber starts talking about Feline. You're right. Do you think it could be Crystal? I doubt it. Was Amberlynn bedbound with you? No. As soon as Becky even just gives us a sip of tea, the floodgates will open. I hope so. Did you wipe Amber when you dated her? No. Did her legs leak fluid from cellulitis? That's gross. No. Like, when me and Amberlynn were together, there was no, like, she didn't have all of what's going on. Like, what's going on with her now. Like, she didn't have any problems like that. Like, physical health problems. They posted a picture of wifey walking Twinkie this week on Instagram. Thought Amber was only one walking Twinkie. They still live together and she's got a new boo thing? Oh. Confirming Oklahoma. Oklahoma would make sense. That's where I'm pretty sure her mom and aunt are. I'm sure she'd want to be with family. Are we sure it's not just wifey still? That's a good point. Is she the biggest you've dated? Probably. Do you believe Amber and wifey actually did anything together? I would not know. Probably. New girl and she already cheated on her, but Amber's not like that, guys. I haven't seen anything about that. So if she's already got this new person and she's already cheated on him, it's like, what's the point? Hopefully Fleming makes a channel and spills tea. She probably made her sign an NDA or some shit. And I'm not exactly sure what an NDA is. I'm sure that's just like, don't spread my personal business. But maybe she will. That would be nice to hear from her. Hope you are well. Have you and Becky compared notes? I don't think we've really compared notes. We definitely do be talking a little shit here and there about nothing. Just, Amberlynn's personality, really. And it's not really talking shit. It's just like, we know how she is as a person, and just, no. You look bigger each time you come back. Fuck you. Do you think she actually paid to have friends in a sense? Kind of. Yes, I've explained that many times. Like, I want to try to upload like twice a week. I want to do like a normal vlog and upload it on like a Monday, and then do on Thursdays like a throwback upload and just do a reaction to a video I was in. Amber wants to do a podcast with you. Thoughts? I would not do a podcast with her. I mean, it would probably be entertaining the first time because we'd be arguing and y'all would probably love that, but I would not. I don't want to interact with her that often. Have you ever spoken to Wipey? Would you? If she was to reach out, I'm not going to reach out to her. I don't know her. If she was to reach out to me on like a personal level, sure, I would try to conversate with her if she needed something from me, like some kind of information or just like someone to talk to. I would talk to her. I wouldn't be like, go away. The day Destiny and Becky do a live together, I'm calling out of work. Do it. YOLO. A podcast would only be all about her. Boring. Exactly. Out of curiosity, what was your breaking point with Amberlynn? Your I gotta go moment? Just, I was just so tired of the hovering and just having to know every little move. Like, I understand what I did was wrong and that I made her feel that way, but there's certain ways you can go about stuff. Like, if I was having an issue and thinking that something was going on with someone else, with like even her, I would like talk to you about it. I wouldn't like avoid the conversation and just be a complete douche, and try to be like so controlling that you're just driving the other person away. Like, you just need to talk to somebody. It doesn't take all that other behavior. You can just talk and use your words. What was your first impression of Becky? Becky's cool shit. I'm just saying. Like, she is a very chill, down-to-earth person. I've always thought that, like, she's chill. She's an all-around good person. I have gotten recognized a lot. It's really weird sometimes, too. Like, I don't know. I think one of Lexus's coworkers the other day was like, yeah, my sister was really into, like, Amberlynn Reed, and then, and, like, put two and two together, who I was, and it is very weird, because I guess because Amberlynn's so big, and then I get brought up, and then I keep getting spread around, because it's like, it's nothing I did to make myself famous, like, do you think Amber will end up dating a troll that ends up exposing her since she dates anyone in her DMs? That would be cool. I would love to see that. You should try phentermine. I have lost like 7 pounds already, second weekend. I think that's the stuff me and Amberlynn tried when we first moved to Kentucky. It was something like that. Like, dude, I took a whole pill the first time we did it, and I was like zooming around. I was like bouncing off the walls. I had like unpacked everything. Like, it was crazy. So I started taking just a half of one. It definitely doesn't make you eat, though. Did Amberlynn ever say anything to you that made you question your relationship early on? I mean, I feel like we hadn't been together very long, and I ended up leaving her at Walmart, and we were like, that was like July or August. I don't know. It was before she started working with me. What was your first impression of Amberlynn? Was it awkward moving in together instantly? It was a little awkward the first time I met her because she was still living with Crystal. My mammy, my mom's mom, was the one that helped me drive up there to get her from Virginia. So I was in Florida, went to Kentucky to visit family, and then I was like, well, I'm up here, we'll just go to Virginia, because it wasn't a very far drive. And we went and got her, but we left like in the middle of the day. So it was like the middle of the night when we got her. And it was awkward, and she answered the door, and she just asked if I wanted to meet Charlie, which was Crystal's mom's cat. And that's all she said to me. Like, she didn't say like, hey, or nothing. She was just like, do you want to meet Charlie? It was funny. Like, we laughed about that for a long time. And I went and saw Crystal, saw her parents, you know. They were worried about her just up and moving. I can understand. And we put all her stuff in the van, and we went to my mom's, and then we eventually came back. So, yeah, it was awkward. And then it was like, I want to say it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then it was just like this long road trip after, because we were just literally were getting her and driving back, and we were all tired. We had to keep sleeping. It was weird. If you had the choice, would you go back in time and never talk to Amberlynn? No, I'm not going to say I ever have any regrets. I don't have any regrets on anybody, or in life. You shouldn't, because the choice you made at that point in time was what you thought was right, what you thought you should be doing, what you felt, so on and so forth, and you shouldn't have any regrets. Like, I know people still do, but, you know. Do you think her vlogs are or were boring? I don't know how she has so many people that watch her videos, because it does seem kind of boring. Like, I don't know. Amber said that phentamine gave her high blood pressure when you guys were together. Is that true? Yes. But yes, she swears that I gave her high blood pressure. I told her to let her get used to it, and maybe it would stop, but I don't think she took it long enough to like get used to it. The way she waited for you at the door to come home was annoying as fuck. I know. What were your parents' first impressions of her? I mean, they both liked her. Nobody had a problem with her. Well, the doctor is supposed to check all your vitals when you're on it. That's concerning. They did check our vitals when we came, and we only went one time because Amberlynn didn't take it. We went, and they said all of her stuff was, checked out. It was fine. But then she didn't take it for more than a couple of days, so we never went back. I didn't take it anymore either. Like, what's the point? Amber at first told everyone she was having a hysterectomy because doctors found pre-cancer cells since. Then she always says she had cancer. Did she ever tell you which one it was? She did have cancer. She did not lie about that. I don't think she's the kind of person that lies about stuff, but I don't think she would lie about that. And I know she didn't lie about it. Like, I was friends with her at that point in time. I knew what was going on. She is fine now, but she did have cancer. It's not a lie. Was she on medication when she was with you? I don't need to know what the medication is. No. I could barely get her to take like a Tylenol. Was Amber a good girlfriend for you? To an extent. She had her moments. Did she ever mention the sexual abuse she says was committed by her dad's friends? Yes. Did she lie about her weigh-ins? No. Do you think Amber is a hypochondriac? Yes. What did Amber do that made you the most angry? I don't even know how to say it. Like, it's just like sometimes she's too much for somebody. Why did you and Amber move in together so quickly? Did you and Alexa move in quick too? Me and Amberlynn moved in quickly because I wanted to move out on my own. I was going to be no matter what anyway, and she didn't want to do the distance anymore, so we just moved in together. And Lexus and I were together almost a year before we moved in together, which is the longest I've ever taken to move in with somebody since I started just moving in with people. Do you believe that Amber purposely let out your cat? No. Do you think Amber thinks she's smaller than she is? Probably. Have you talked to Amber since your last live where you were a little bit more brutally honest with your replies, because it seems like attitude has changed a little, maybe you are healing? No, I haven't talked to Amberlynn at all. Like, I have her blocked on everything. Do you think Amber would be able to live on her own, or does she need someone to help her? I don't think she should live on her own in her, like, condition. If she really is bedbound or, whatever's going on with her, clearly she doesn't need to be alone. But I don't think she should jump into relationships because she needs someone, to take care of her. Like, if she's moving to Oklahoma, she should move to Oklahoma. How about she should, because that's where her family is, and her family can take care of her. Like, her family don't want her. I'm sure they do. Her mom is a very nice lady. Was that a slip up? Do you know she's moving to Oklahoma? I don't know she's moving to Oklahoma. That's just where I would assume, because that's where family lives for her. It would either be Oklahoma or California, because that's where her family lives for her. Otherwise, I mean, if she's moving in with her new boo, it could be anywhere, couldn't it? Is she going to fly? Is someone going to drive her? These are good questions. Did Pookie pay the entire rent when she lived with Baxter and the boys? I know she paid more than half because of all the rooms that they were taking up or something. I don't know. I know she would complain about it a lot. How come Wipey looks different in every picture that we see of her? Is she a shapeshifter? I don't know. Listen though, we went to the bars, like I said, in Lexington, and I don't really remember what Jade's face looks like. I'm gonna assume that's actually Wipey's name, whatever. I don't know I don't know for exact what her face looks like. I kind of remember a general idea, but there was this girl in this bar we were at that we swore. I was like, that could be her. It could be. It was after they broke up, and I was like, what if that was? And we didn't even know. I said, I feel like she would recognize me. I feel like she would say something to me. And I feel like I was looking at her too much, and I was also really drunk, and so I had to quit looking at her. But it could have been. Let us know, Wipey. Looking back at the old videos, did you feel like secondhand embarrassment? I always feel I get that thinking back on myself from 5 years ago. Yes, I really do. How much did Amberlynn slack off at the assisted living job? She really didn't. There just wasn't a lot for her to do. Her shift wasn't very long, and she had to wait till mine was over to leave. So the majority of the time that she was vlogging was when she was already done doing what she was doing. What did you mean when you said you wish I was Becky? Did you know she was obsessed and loved you still? Dude, I really don't remember saying that. I'm going to need someone to show me that.
You wish I was Becky, huh? Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
She gave you Becky. Y'all heard it here. You know vlogging, right?
No, you're not.
Your face.
You don't leave that shit in there.
I know she is.
Yeah, because it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall.
It's not gonna fall. Becky's already worried about it. So here's an update on our life. Dana's doing her full face of makeup over here in the dark, like a pro. Destiny's wrapping gifts, and Becky is eating icy slushy water, and Santa Claus is on.
But you wish I was Becky because she did. I don't know if she still does, but she did just seem like she wanted to hang out all the time and everything. It was like, do you still have feelings for me? When you told Amber to not focus on hate comments, how did she react to that? She was just saying that she couldn't help it, basically. Do you think Amber uses her childhood trauma as an excuse for her inability to resolve conflict as a healthy adult? Yes. Literally, yes. What do you think Amber's biggest obstacle is in getting help? Love you, by the way. Thank you. And what we just talked about. She's just letting the past keep her in the past. How was her cooking? What was the worst thing that she ever made for you? Like I said, I don't remember her cooking a lot of actual meals. I remember her making her soups and everything. And the worst thing she ever made was probably those nasty soups that she used to make all the time. Do you think Amber is going to be disappointed when she tries to be close with her parents as an adult and they still can't make her happy or resolve her own shit? She could be. Hopefully, her and her mom definitely worked a lot of stuff out. So I don't know if she'll see her dad, but hopefully someone talks some sense into her. Do you think Amber was actually going to get weight loss surgery, or was it for content? I kept saying she wasn't going to get it. She's too chicken. I will pay you to catfish Amber. You know what she likes. That's fucking funny. That would be good. Is Amber a lost cause? She keeps making herself out to be one. Do you think Amber is a hoarder? Thoughts on Amber living with her ex, having a new romantic interest, and publicly announcing she hooked up again with her ex? That is so weird. Like, why would you announce that you have a new girlfriend and then you say that you slept with your ex? Do you think she has binge eating disorder? Yes. Do you think Amber will ever learn to drive? Maybe. If she loses some weight. If you stayed with Amber while she got even bigger and she asked you to help her wipe her butt, what would you have done? I would have told her that something needs to change. Like, I'm going to help you out, but you got to help yourself out too. Can't believe she made you ride those carts with her. She did. She didn't like to be the only one in them. She thought if us both being in it, it would make it be fair, I guess. I don't know. How did your dad, bro, feel about what she said? My brother, like I said, is clean and sober now. And he was really, he was just like, well, that's not really her place to put his business out there. And it wasn't, but he wasn't like angry. And my dad he was a little angry. Do you think Amber is bi? Yes. Do you think Amber was jealous of your friendship with your mom and with Becky's relationship with her mom? I don't know. I think so, but like, I'm not 100%. What's the worst thing Amber has done to you in the relationship? It was probably the Mountain Dew incident, honestly. You ever do anything to purposely annoy her? Sometimes. Do you ever miss Amberlynn in your life, even as a friend? No. That Amber never showered yet you ate that stinky kitty. Address it. Ew. Why you gotta say it like that? Nobody needs to know anything of that sort.
Hi there. Welcome to downtown Bangkok. I wanted to hit the city center to get some halal Thai food. I've been dying to try tom yum soup and some Thai curry. You guys have been telling me how good it is, so I had to see for myself. Now, this whole trip, I had been doing fine in terms of keeping my mental health stable and my anxiety in check. However, today was different. I had overwhelming anxiety make its presence in the middle of one of the most touristy, busiest places on earth. It was so busy we had to walk all the way to a special crosswalk bridge just across the street. The road was just too packed with cars. I hate crowds because of my issues with anxiety. Anyway, I tried my best to eat, do my video, and get out of there. It was still a pretty pleasurable experience overall, so I hope you enjoy the video.
Assalamu alaikum.
Just having a water with ice. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome, baby. And here's my lemon iced tea.
Looks really nice and refreshing. Wow.
Yeah, but why it's different color? Right? It's like orange.
Yeah, Thai tea is orangey color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it must be an iced Thai tea. Yum. Tom yum soup. First time trying tom yum soup here. I'm having the seafood one. Lemony. Stir-fried chicken with vegetables and chili. It smells amazing, actually. And red curry. It's a red curry chicken. This is a small. Oh my gosh. You want this big guy? One of these big guys?
What this? Shrimp?
Shrimp. You have to just take the shell off.
Thank you. Here's your steamed rice, babe.
Thank you.
And this is my meal.
You are having the red curry as well.
Served with fried eggs.
Ooh. That's so spicy. Messy. Okay, so let's try this curry with chicken. I love green beans. That's some next level spicy. Whew. Very flavorful sauce. Spicy, spicy. Some chilies right there. It's so spicy I can't even talk. Oh, thank you. We have some stir-fried vegetables. I love cabbage. The sauce they use is so good. I'm gonna let the veggies cool off a bit and go back to the soup. Oh my god. Why did I wear white? I've been eating so much 7-Eleven food that I'm craving the vegetables. This is the hugest shrimp I ever saw in my life. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.